Hello everybody. So in this video today I'm going to discuss one of the ways I collect, and if you can't tell by looking, it's white bone. So I've really gotten into white bone lately. It started, I want to say, with this, which is a case cheetah, and you can see it's put together pretty well. There's a tiny bit of gapping right in here. Very flush, very smooth, excellent inlay, which I love the cross inlay. It's a lockback that is a throwback to an old automatic stiletto style. It's beautifully polished. Let's see, I'm not good at reading cases, numbers, and dots and stuff, but it is an X. And I don't see any dots on there at all, so I think that means it was made in a 0 or a 1 year. I'm not sure. You'll have to help me with that, people, in the comments. And yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful knife. That led me into thinking, hey, I'm from Texas. I had to get me a Texas Star. I love how you couldn't see that for a while right there. Texas Star. And this I picked up also in the white bone, but also because it's unusual being a double lockback. This is made by Boker Plus. There we go. And it is kind of a traditional trapper, I believe is the word, although it's a double lockback, making it not a traditional. But yeah, a white bone trapper. Pretty knife. There we go. Oh, and as you can tell, the hollow ground blade. Yeah, that's very nice. Moving right along, I've picked up a couple of decent Bokers over the years. I really love this Boker Fellow. It's a lockback. I got it at a very good price. Partially probably due to the discoloration of the white bone on the back. I believe it was probably owned by a smoker, and that was the side that was up. I could be wrong. I love the blade shape. It is a flat grind, and it is a thin stock to begin with. You can see, I don't even know what thickness that would be. I don't do calipers. And so anyway, it's a flat grind. It's a really beautiful blade shape. I like that one a lot. Another Boker, this one being a 3-bladed Stockman with the Tree brand classic, there we go, laser engraving, and the regular Boker shield. There we go. Is a very nice, just traditional Stockman with a Warncliffe spade and straight drop point. Alright, coming over here, the only kissing crane I have, I picked up relatively recently, a more traditional trapper with the straight blade and the spade. This one being in a laser etched white bone, not quite as polished as the others, and very reminiscent to me of some kind of a spiderweb thing. They're calling it the tiger stripe, which I even joked about. I think it looks more like a zebra stripe to me or something. I really like the subtle clip point, and I've had to swedge it slightly, as you can see, because it had some damage to it. It was a used knife, but again, got it at a good price, and I'm very happy with it. Lastly, more recently, I have been picking up some white bone Rough Riders, and I gotta say that the fit and finish on these is pretty darn close to flawless. You can see that the polishing maybe on there isn't the best, but other than that, it's just gorgeous knives. I'm not even sure what style this is. I forget the what you call it when you have a more of a drop point and a clip point, or a saber point. That's a really long clip point if it's a clip point. You guys can help me out with that. One thing I've noticed is the white bone is slightly more porous and does seem to have a few more areas that are picking up some coloration and some darkening around the pinning, likely meaning that was either oiled in to get it in, or that when they polished it off it kind of burnt the bone slightly, got hot. Regardless, it's still a beautiful knife. And the last one is the elephant toe white bone. One of the really nice things I like about this sucker is, in addition to really good fit and finish, there's a slight gap, but it is pretty consistent all the way through between the blades. I like the lack of marking of ornamentation. It doesn't have the Rough Rider, it's got no shield, it's just smooth white bone, and in this knife that makes it gorgeous. It's just a really pretty knife. It has a big flat blade, fits in my hand pretty good, although I feel that big old flat blade and a big old secondary, I don't know, what would you call that? You wouldn't call it a pin blade, but I don't know. The mesh strike thumb nicks are nice, and the quality and fit and finish on the Rough Riders has just really impressed me, especially when I compare it to, you know, say your Bokers or your Case. It's very nice. So that has been one of the ways I collect, and that is white bone. I thank you all for watching, and I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. This has been Patrick. Bye.